Good morning. So here's my 2011 Sienna that I've converted into a camper van. This is my first build, and I'm going to give you a tour after a few nights of camping in this. Great view right here of the Steens Pillar in the background. Let's take a look. Now, this is not going to be totally clean because I've been actually camping in it for a few days. So you're going to see kind of like the results. And it's something I threw together, so I hope you can learn a little bit from some of my mistakes and learn a little bit from some of the things I might have done right. So I've already got it in camping mode, so the seats are put all the way forward, and my Teton leaf is right there, but if it gets cold, I'll use the Teton leaf. That's the 0-degree sleeping bag, which I have slept in at 30 degrees, and it's pretty comfortable. So you can see the bed is right there. So there's the bed out, and when your seats are forward, you have more than 6 feet between the back seat, which is up right there, and the seats being all the way forward. Here I've got an air mattress, and inflatable air mattress, and I can put some stuff underneath of that. I've got a cooler. This is something that's really nice. This is my Azuric, or however you want to pronounce this weird name, cooler, and you can see it says it's 36 degrees in there, and if I look at my thermometer right there, it actually says it's about 30 right there, really, or a little bit above 30, so that's really doing pretty well right there, keeping all my food cold, and it's been working well. I've been running this cooler off the deep cycle battery in the back for a few days. And let's go a little bit more around. Just some random places to stick stuff. I got some silverware, some stuff under there. This is maybe more. I got some granola bars back there, more places to stick stuff. If I go back here, I've got another compartment here. There's my window shades. And I can actually, when this board is flipped up, this board here hinges, and if I scoot this air mattress up, I can actually hinge this board up, and it makes it so that I can slide the seats back, and then I just hinge it back down. So just to get you a little bit more, I put this tarp over, but there's underneath, there's some more of my window shades. There's the hinges, and this board here has hinges on it also, so it folds up to get you there. Now the back seat of the van I've not even taken down. It's still up. So if I remove this here and if I remove that one right there, and take these boards out, I'm actually thinking about putting in some hinges right there, and then I'll be able to collapse this whole thing and actually still put these boards on top over here and still have back passengers with a lot of modification. I might be thinking too far ahead, but those are some possibilities. Let's go around to the other side. So coming in here from the passenger side, looking at it this way, you can see that underneath of here, I've got my window shades. I've got these all perfectly cut out, mainly out of some dollar store plastic or cardboard stuff. These window shades actually go right in here, and then there's the back part, and basically seals off the whole front window. Also, I got these little things that they go over the outside of the window, and you can basically get completely blocked off, getting you some privacy and blocking out that sunlight so that you can sleep in a little bit if you want to sleep in when you're camping and stuff. And then, so also supporting the bed, I've got my big wooden box here. Nice little handle, I suppose. I'm not that good of a construction builder, so it's not totally square. But that holds some of my stuff, giving me some storage area for things. And a little later, I'm gonna actually just put a lock on this just to give me a little extra added security. Got my shoes, and there's more storage area underneath there, going back a ways. And I've got window shades that go in these windows to block out the sun, all that type of stuff. Going to the back, actually I want to show you one more thing up here. let's take a look at my light setup. So I'll be showing you pretty soon. These lights are hooked up to the deep cycle battery. These lights are hooked up to the deep cycle battery, and they actually are controllable by phone with an app. So you can change the color of them and adjust the brightness, all with your phone. So you just have to get up, grab your phone, and you can even make them come on with a timer. So they're really good, and they're cheap. They're about $10 a strip, and I think they're pretty neat. A little addition to the van. I'm going to put more of them up, and I think that will be fun. Okay, so let's go to the back. Got the Thule bike rack here. I can do a review on all by itself later. Well, let's go ahead and lower that. When you open up the back here, when you look in here, so you got that room back there. I just got a bunch of miscellaneous stuff, and you've got the bathroom there, and you can actually climb inside, behind the seats up, push the door, pull the door down, or use your remote to pull the door down, and yeah, so from back here, you can actually sit right there on the toilet and do your business with the door shut. And then when you're finished, you just hit the remote. So make sure you have good batteries in your remote, because you don't want to get stuck back there. But anyways, you can hit the remote, pop the door open, climb out, and you're all done. So over here, and that's one of the reasons why I left this back seat up, is it kind of gives you a little bit of like a bathroom wall, essentially. Over here, I've got that deep cycle battery. So in there is a deep cycle battery, and it's hooked up to the lights and the cooler right now. And I've got a few little attachments here. My crazy wiring job, but it's doing the deal. I'm gonna make it better, but I was really just trying to get ready for camping today. So this is the first, like I said, this is my first build, my first attempt through going through stuff, but let me tell you, I haven't had any problems. So for these 2 nights of camping. And also you can see that the battery, after 2 nights of camping and not really even being fully charged, you'll see that I charged it earlier. I'll show you some videos again to associate this with how I charged it. But you can see that that's putting out 12.26, and it's keeping that cooler alive, keeping the lights on. Mainly, the only thing that I'm really using the battery for is the cooler. The cooler probably should be able to just run off the, oh yeah, and it does get charged by this too. This is a real slow trickle charger. I ran this battery dead, and then charged it on this trickle charger. And as you can see, green light equals charged. I charged it back up in about 48 hours. It got to where the green light was blinking. It didn't actually get it to where it was solid, so it wasn't fully charged yet. At fully charged, it was putting out almost 14 volts at that little tester there. So that is pretty much the full tour, and that's my first quick build of the camper. Really took me probably about 9 to 10 hours of, maybe 12 hours of straight building. You know, I did a little bit at a time, but most of the build I did do a couple of days ago, just to get that bed in there and stuff like that. Some of the other stuff I'd done kind of, you know, here and there, a few hours just to get ready. So yeah, if you like this video, you know, like it, subscribe. There's gonna be more adventures with this van and camping and stuff like that. And take a look at the beautiful scenery back there, the Steens Pillar. I didn't actually camp right here in this spot, but I thought it was a good place to make the video. And there you go.